Memory Lane is a fun and sentimental road trip story where a couple, Yap and Marita, who have been together for 50 years, go on a road trip to southern Europe in order to rekindle the magic and bring back memories of their youth. This couple avoids technology at all costs and are very stuck in a particular generation way of doing things. They are very much analog and certainly not digital. Early in the narrative, we find out Marita probably has dementia, and it brings new meaning to memory in the story. The interlinking between what we remember and who we are becomes even stronger. While this is a fun and interesting movie, it's certainly not groundbreaking, and it feels quite familiar in terms of how it portrays the characters. It resorts to a slightly cliched portrayal of an older couple who've been together for a long time. It's that sense of they're so comfortable with each other. They are constantly bickering to the extent that's part of the comedy of the film. It's a very surface level film that's very fun and sweet, and it does resort into a number of cliches, in particular that portrayal of older people being completely lost within the technological advancements of recent years. There was some interesting points around nostalgia, in particular this emotional attachment to analog way of doing things, such as cassette players in the car, for example. And it's reminiscent of the much more superior film Perfect Days. But the difference here is they feel very trapped in this analog generation, while in Perfect Days, it's a positive choice to live in that minimalist way. However, the comedy is too reliant on different generations' ability with technology, and they portray this older couple as almost absent from the modern world. They've been living in a cave almost, it appears. This was the Netherlands' official submission for the 97th Academy Award for Best International Feature Film, and it did not make the shortlist. The Netherlands have in fact won the Oscar 3 times, with the last win in 1997 for Character, which is almost 30 years ago. They have had 5 additional films that have received a nomination, with the last being 2003 Twin Sisters, and a further 3 films have managed to make the shortlisting phase, which the last time that happened was 2014's excellent Accused. This makes the Netherlands the 14th most successful country at the Oscars. However, if you go back to the last 10 years, they have not had a film make at least the shortlisting phase. This is not because of a lack of a talent. There's directors such as Paul van Hoven and Helena Reijen who are making great films. However, they're not eligible for the category, and therefore the Netherlands are not putting them forward. And while I did enjoy Memory Lane, and I would give it 3 stars, I'm not surprised it did not make the shortlist for the Oscars. It's a great watchable film, but perhaps a little bit too televisional for it to feature in the awards. So if you want to follow the race for Best International Feature Film Academy Award, or if you're interested in contemporary world cinema, please do subscribe to my channel, Global Film Pool.